Hello, everybody. This is Sinema77, horror and cult film lover, and we're back with shelf number 4 of doing my shelf to shelf videos. And as you can see, we've already done the first 3 up to the top. Now we're going to do number 4. These are all, in case, not that anybody's really asking, but in case if anybody was ever wondering, see, I got like brain scan here. This is stuff that I'm waiting to upgrade to Blu-ray. So the idea, like Fright Night, we got the Fright Night Blu-ray coming out from Sony coming out next month. So yeah, so that's pretty much, that's what all that is. That's stuff that's waiting to be upgraded. So quite a bit there. Yeah, that's going to take a lot of time. So, but anyway, though, we still got some more to go. But anyway, let's go and we'll get started on this. Stop wasting everybody's time. Okay, now I just got a big haul in and I just did the video for it. It's the birthday haul video. So yeah, so a few of these you're probably going to recognize from the last the last shelf, but let's go ahead and get started because I had to move some things over. So here we go. All right, first of all, we have 13 Ghosts and House of Wax remake. You already saw that in the last video. The Tinto Brass Maestro of Erotic Cinema. You already saw that in the last video with the 4 movies on there. Okay, we have True Grit, Coen Brothers. Saw that in the last video. Trilogy of Terror. That's what I ended the last video on, so glad to have it. Okay, so now we start with the new stuff. Now we got Tusk, which this movie gets a shit ton of hate, but I love it. I really enjoy this movie. You know, I like just about everything Kevin Smith does. Like I said, probably the only movie he did that I didn't care for was probably Cop Out. But yeah, but this one here, it's crazy. You know, I'm a Johnny Depp fan, and I liked him in this movie. So yeah, I know this movie gets a ton of hate, but still, I liked it. So glad to have it. Okay, Weird Al Yankovic. I am a Weird Al Yankovic nut. I got to have all his albums. My brother took me to go see him perform live in El Paso, Texas one time. And you want to know what the funny thing is? For a guy who, he has a reputation of just doing like song parodies and stuff like that, this guy puts on a hell of a show. I mean, everybody was thoroughly entertained from beginning to end. He knows how to perform a concert. So yeah, if you ever get the chance, go see him perform live. He does put on a hell of a show. Now, this is the 25th anniversary edition of this movie. I love this movie. I just get such a kick out of it. It's classic. It's funny. It's awesome. There he is, this Rambo that is hilarious as hell. Yeah, pre-asshole Michael Richards when he wasn't, the racist rant guy. So yeah, got Fran Drescher, got, a lot of quality name people in this movie. So yeah, really good. I love this movie. I could watch it over and over again. Okay, we got Unfriended. I actually like this movie. I didn't think I was going to, but this movie turned out to be a lot better than I thought it would be. I really didn't have high hopes for this going in, but no, this movie is pretty good. Can't wait to get the second one. So yeah, that's pretty good. I actually liked it. The Unnameable, hell yeah. I like The Unnameable. I watched it back, in the VHS days, and I really enjoyed it and had a lot of fun with it. And, wanted to get this. I got The Unnameable 2 on DVD, so we finally got this baby out on Blu-ray. So, yeah, so really like this. Happy to finally have it on Blu-ray. So, and let's see, we have. Well, this is turned around backwards. Sorry, let me get that fixed. We have David Cronenberg's Videodrome. Awesome, bizarre movie, but yeah, gotta love David Cronenberg, right? Oh yeah. Okay, now John Carpenter's Village of the Damned. Not considered one of his best movies, but I really like it. Yeah. Unfortunately, the last movie Christopher Reeve did before he had that bad accident that paralyzed him, but still, good movie. I liked it. I have to admit, I really haven't seen all of the original movie, but I need to do that, get around to that one day. Now, as far as I'm concerned, these next 3 here, these are gems in my collection. I really, especially now since these are going out of print, I think. So we got the Vincent Price Collection, Volume 1. I'm a sucker for anything Vincent Price. We got The Pendulum, The Fall of the House of Usher, The Mask of the Red Death, The Abominable Dr. Phibes, The Haunted Palace, and Witchfinder General, aka The Conqueror Worm. But, oh yeah. Yeah, I appreciate these. I love having these in my collection. I need to get those Paul Naschy ones. I need to hurry up and get those before those go out of print. So we got Vincent Price Collection Volume 2. And this one comes with The Raven, The Last Man on Earth, The Comedy of Terrors, Dr. Fives Rises Again, The Tomb of Ligeia, The Return of the Fly, and House on Haunted Hill, the original. So very glad to say I've got those on Blu-ray. Cool. So then we got Volume 3. So this one comes with Master of the World, An Evening of Edgar Allan Poe, Terror of London, A Cry of the Banshee, and Diary of a Madman. So it's unfortunate they didn't do any others. I heard that, I just picked up Theater of Blood on DVD, and from my understanding, I heard like that was actually, they had a problem with the rights or something like that, but that was supposed to be one of the ones that was going to be on this one, but unfortunately they couldn't get the rights to it or something, so it didn't pan out. So that's sad. But anyway, my 3 Vincent Price. Like I said, I need to get going and get that Paul Naschy collection. So, okay, so now we got seasons 5, 6, and 7 of The Walking Dead. I want to pick up season 8, but that's probably about as far as I'm going to go with it. I have seasons 1 through 4, but they're in different parts of the shelves. But yeah, I have to admit, I'm kind of losing interest in it. I'm not as big on Walking Dead as I used to be. So anyway, next up, David Lynch's Wild at Heart. Very bizarre classic, but glad to have it finally on Blu-ray. Okay. We have Winchester. This movie, I'll do a review on this sometime, but definitely a missed opportunity. This is one of those movies, I think you could have just done the story, just told the true story and do it as a biopic and leave out the, jump scares and trying to make it like an Insidious wannabe, and it would have been fine for that. But anyway, so that's Winchester. The Wolf of Wall Street, I admit it, okay, Margot Robbie, full frontal, that was, the big thing to get me to watch this, but it's actually a good movie. It's a good movie. It's got some good, funny, dark humor in it, but yeah, I actually like that better than I thought I would. Okay. World War Z, movie I really had no faith in, but once I watched it, I realized this movie's actually really good. So, yeah, I heard there's a second one coming out, so that's cool. So, awesome. Yoga Hosers, another Kevin Smith movie with Johnny Depp that I liked, and I did a video for this that nobody watched. But, yeah, I still stand by what I say on that video. I think if you have somebody who's particularly like a female friend or wife or girlfriend or whoever, and they're not into horror movies, this is actually something you can get them started on. And, so we got probably one of the best horror comedies of all time, Young Frankenstein. Come on, it doesn't get any better than that. Mel Brooks, are you kidding? This movie is just, it's a gem. It's just an overall gem, so. Okay, coming on to the next shelf here, we got, let's see here. All right, we're going to start with the small collection I have of redemption videos. You've seen these already in past videos, so we got Fascination with the blonde goddess, Brigitte Leahy. The whole reason I bought this movie in the first place. Virgin Witch, did a review for that one. So, yeah, good witchcraft movie. So that's the only thing. Like I said, though, in my video, I said, about, once you watch this, where, witches are, beautiful and naked and this and that and everything, you kind of watch The Craft. It's kind of more like a children's movie afterwards. So, yeah, so that's kind of hard to do. So, but anyway, though, The Virgin Witch. We have Female Vampire, which this movie just floors me to this day. I cannot believe it. Basically a female vampire who she gets the blood from her victims by giving them oral sex. So if you're a man, she's gonna give you a BJ. If you're a woman, she's gonna go down on you. But so okay, Night of the Hunted, again, another Brigitte Leahy, blonde French goddess movie. This is actually a pretty good movie, though. It's kind of strange, but it's pretty good. We have The Grapes of Death, another one that has, see if she's on there or not, but yeah, there she is. Brigitte Leahy with her face all burned up, but still. Anyway, though, yeah, just This one's a pretty good movie too. The ending's kind of weird, but oh well. Jean Rollin, good filmmaker. Okay, the super ultra sleazy The Demons. I did a review for this one, and this one here is, I mean, wow. Whoa. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I talked about that one in a video already, so anyway, okay, so we're done with this small redemption. Okay, now this one here, I couldn't believe I got this for $1, and it was Two-Headed Shark Attack and Mega Shark versus Crocosaurus, and oh well, what can I tell you? I mean, come on, it's stupid, it's cheesy, but I admit it. Carmen Electra, yum yum, but anyway, I've seen these in bits and pieces. I haven't watched the whole thing yet. I need to sit down and watch all that. Okay, 9.5 Weeks. I just did a video on that one. 10 Cloverfield Lane. Really good movie. John Goodman plays a good villain in this movie. And yeah, goes in some unexpected twists and turns, but I was surprised. I really didn't think I was going to like this movie much, but yeah, it was pretty good. So, good, intense thriller type movie. 28 Days Later. We have 28 Weeks Later. I might go ahead and just put this up here so they won't keep getting caught on all the time. We have 30 Days of Night. I haven't got the sequel, 30 Days of Night, Dark Days. I've heard not very great things about it, but I do need to pick that one up. We have, I told you, okay, I said a long time ago, I have a bunch of these movies, these parody spoof type things, the scary movie types, and I've got, almost every one of these you could think of. So of course I've got this. I've got 30 Nights of Paranormal Activity with the devil inside, the girl with the dragon tattoo. So yeah, I told you, I got a bunch of these. I got, I have Vampires Suck. I have all the scary movies. I have all that stuff. So I'm letting you know right now. So here's another one too. We have the 41-year-old virgin who knocked up Sarah Marshall and felt super bad about it. So I told you, I got a bunch of these. So we have 1408. Good movie. Not bad. John Cusack, Samuel L. Jackson. So good haunted hotel story movie. I like that one. Okay, we're getting some Steven Spielberg here. We have 1941. I enjoyed this movie. It's pretty good, even though everybody calls it the screaming movie because the characters are screaming a lot. And that was actually kind of hot there. You got Nancy Allen, who's a woman who's turned on, or no, that's not her. I'm sorry, that's her there behind Dan Aykroyd. I'm sorry, where she gets all hot and bothered whenever she gets in an airplane. But that's the thing, it's like, damn. That's the only thing that bugs me about this movie, though. Is like I wanted to put it. I have the DVD in here. I made it a DVD and Blu-ray combo, and the point was, see, I was gonna try to put this on my Vudu account. The only problem is all they got is the cut version of the movie. There's two versions. There's a 2-hour and like a 2.5-hour movie of this version. I wanted to put it on my Vudu account, but all they got is the cut version. So, okay, we got 2001. Space Odyssey, Stanley Kubrick. Okay, now this one here. All right, now this is one I could definitely see myself actually upgrading to 4K because I did see my Moonization video showing the Blu-ray and 4K comparisons, and if that's what it looks like on 4K, this is one I could definitely see myself upgrading if the price is right. So, 2001 Maniacs, Robert Englund. You Are What They Eat. This is fun. It's kind of a little nod to, I don't know if it's supposed to be like a sequel or remake or just a tribute to H.G. Lewis's movie 2000 Maniacs, but it's fun. It's got some good stuff in here, some good cheesy gore, Robert Englund, Lynn Shay's in here too. She's a hoot. So they did a second one, 2001 Maniacs Field of Screams with Bill Moseley. That was pretty good too. So okay, now we got the ABCs of Death. I really enjoy these two. Good anthology horror films. 26 directors, 26 Ways to Die. Faces the ABCs of Death. Yeah, this is pretty good. I like this. This is really good. So I was surprised by some of the stuff that they did in this movie, but yeah, really enjoy it. And here's ABCs of Death 2. Really like that one as well. So yeah, unfortunately there hasn't been a third one, but maybe one day. That's pretty good. I like that one. Okay, where are we now? Sorry about the shaky camera work. All right, we got Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter. This movie's cheesy as hell, but I have fun with it. So That's good. I have the Addams Family. I wish they get around putting Addams Family Values and Addams Family Reunion out on Blu-ray. I'd like to get those. This one here, I've got the DVD that has. So you see, there's a Blu-ray, but I got the DVD that has Addams Family Values on it. But yeah, I wish they put Addams Family Values and Addams Family Reunion out on Blu-ray because I didn't mind the Reunion. That one wasn't the best movie of the series, definitely not. But Tim Curry as Gomez, Daryl Hannah as Morticia. They were pretty good. So okay, we got Andrew Dice Clay and The Adventures of Ford Fairlane. So I was a kid listening to Andrew Dice Clay when I really shouldn't have been, but I'm a fan. I like his comedy. I don't agree, wholeheartedly with the way he treats women, but I think a lot of it, honestly, I think a lot of that shit is just an act. So anyway, so now back to the spoofs. I got Airplane, considered, one of the funniest movies of all time. I agree with that. And this movie's great. I love it. I could watch it any time of the day or night, and it's so good. I am serious, and don't call me Shirley. Everybody remembers that line, but yeah, I love Airplane. Good movie. Airplane 2, the sequel, equally fun. Have a good time with that. So I enjoy it. So yeah, I told you I got a bunch of these. I got a bunch of these spoof movies. Okay, Alexander Revisited, the final cut. Not really the biggest fan of the subject matter, but I like Oliver Stone movies, and I was just curious. And that's the thing. Colin Farrell, definitely not one of my favorite actors. Angelina Jolie, Val Kilmer, depends on what he's in. Jared Leto, I can't stand him. I'm sorry, I just never thought he was a good actor. That's just my opinion. Rosario Dawson nude in here is probably one of the best things. And Anthony Hopkins, always great in anything he's in. Okay, now we got the Alien quadrilogy. We have Aliens, Alien Third, and Alien Resurrection. I've actually come across the 6-disc set once in a while, but I don't know. I've already got the 9 DVD set, and that's loaded with extras. So I just kind of got the point. I just wanted the cuts of the movies in high definition, so I just kind of opted out and went for this one instead. So, like I said, I really just wanted the movies in high definition. I've already got bunches and bunches of bonus stuff. Alien Covenant. Picked this one up for only $2. So I got a good deal on that one. Okay, we got Alien vs. Predator and Alien vs. Predator Requiem. And these both have the unrated cuts on them. Sorry. Cutting everybody off here. Damn, sorry about the crappy camera work. So anyway, so that's that. Okay. All About Steve, arguably the worst Sandra Bullock movie there is, but I had fun with it. I like her kind of weird, quirky character in here. So Ken Jeong, I think he's funny too. So yeah. All Cheerleaders Die, Lucky McKee and Scott Severson. Yeah, they wrote and directed this movie. Okay, I had fun with this movie, and it was okay. It's not without its charm. It's a lot of fun. The only thing is, though, I'm kind of curious. Like, if I was to ever meet Lucky McKee, I would ask him, "What is the deal with you and lipstick lesbians, dude? Like, everything you do has lipstick lesbians. They're in this. They're in his first movie, May. In The Woman, the teacher, she's a lipstick lesbian. As a matter of fact, like when he got the job to direct Sick Girl on Masters of Horror, he turned around and he turned the character into a female and made her into a lipstick lesbian. So I'm just kind of curious, like, what is your deal with lipstick lesbians? I mean, I don't mean anything bad against the guy. I'm just kind of curious about that. It's like that seems to be a theme in all of his movies. So I got to go back and rewatch The Woods. I don't know if there's anything like that in there, but still, it's like it's almost like a theme in every one of his movies. Okay, we got the double feature of All Hallows Eve and Mischief Night. All Hallows Eve is kind of hit and miss. I don't like a couple of stories, but when you get to the last segment with Art the Clown, that's awesome. I just got Terrifier on Blu-ray, and that movie kicks ass. Mischief Night, not bad, not great, but it's good, kind of good suspense horror film, kind of more about build up and building tension and stuff. But so not bad. Got it for a good price, so so that's pretty good. All the Boys Love Mandy Lane. It's the kind of party where everyone gets wasted. Yeah, this movie here, not really the best slasher movie. I mean, I gotta be honest. When I hate to say it, just the kill scenes were not fun to watch. Everything was so choppy. The editing was so spastic that, just it's like you could hardly see anything, and it just, all these quick cuts. I mean, it's almost like when you watch the kill scenes in this movie, it's almost like, you're going to get epileptic fit watching this thing. But, and I got to be honest, like, when you have a slasher movie where the most memorable scene is Whitney Abel going into the bathroom and sitting on the toilet to trim her pubic hair, that's not really the sign of a good slasher movie. So, but, yeah. So anyway, yeah, not really my favorite. Almost Human. This movie really kind of threw me a curveball. I thought this was pretty good. This was better than I thought it was going to be, and well done. And the effects are really good. You could tell they were definitely influenced by sci-fi horror movies like The Thing and Invasion of the Body Snatchers, things like that. And the thing comes out of the guy's mouth, latches onto the woman's vagina to impregnate her. That was kind of funny, but good gore and everything else. So yeah, pretty interesting, pretty fun little movie. Okay. Now we got Along Came a Spider, Morgan Freeman. Pretty good suspense thriller, it's not really horror or anything, but good detective story. So, American Gothic, great horror movie. Love this. Yeah. The family that slays together stays together. Rod Steiger and Yvonne DiCarlo. Lily Munster herself. Oh my God, Michael J. Pollard and these weird kids they got in here. This movie's awesome. I saw this movie. It disturbed me the first time I saw it, but after that, I was like, I really like this. And once it came on Blu-ray, I had to snag it. Okay. American Graffiti. My brother Ronnie had given me the DVD for a Christmas present, upgraded to the Blu-ray, and so yeah, not my favorite movie of all time, but I don't hate it either. Great music and stuff, so it's kind of fun. So, all right, now we got American Horror Stories. This is actually one of the first videos I've done, was talking about my American Horror Stories. I got seasons 1, season 3, Coven, and season 5, Hotel. It's weird. Like I said that before, I thought that was funny. Okay, I keep my stuff with slip covers separated from the stuff that doesn't have slip covers. So I got all the odd number seasons. I got 1, 3, and 5. 7 I got on DVD, but I got 1, 3, and 5 without slip covers, and seasons 2, 4, and 6 have slip covers. How weird is that? Crazy. Okay, American Mary by the Soska Sisters. I like this movie. This movie's really good. I think that they did something really original and really interesting with this movie. Catherine Isabel's really good in it. I just, the premise of this movie was a lot better than you think it would be, but it's really good. It's very different, very unique, and that's what makes this movie work. So, okay, now we're getting into the American Pie. So, okay, American Pie. I mean, okay, honestly, Shannon Elizabeth, playing with herself. I mean, of course, that's probably the main reason anybody watched this movie for. American Pie 2, not the biggest fan of. I got it just kind of a completist thing. American Psycho, love this movie. Have the book. This is one I actually could see myself upgrading to the 4K on. Maybe the price was right, but always liked this movie. Mary Herron's a good director. I think she did a great job with it, and she made some wise decisions, just not trying to turn it into a gore fest and try to make a more classy horror film out of it. So yeah, so I like it. So pretty good. We have American Reunion, which I just picked up. I just showed that in my latest video. So let's see here. American Wedding. This one I actually do like. I think this one had some good funny jokes in it. And this, to a lot of people, this is considered one of the worst ones in the series, but I thought it was pretty funny. Just the part where Stifler, has the dance off with the gay guy, and he's all like, "You got some moves," and he's like, "I told you that guy wanted to fuck me." That part made me laugh hysterically. Okay, I just did a video on the Amityville murder, or the Amityville films, and here's Amityville: The Awakening. And I also mentioned this video when I did my video on, pawn shop finds. I got this actually for $4, and not the best of the Amityville movies, not the worst, but if you ever want to see a movie where you got Bella Thorne walking around the Amityville house in teeny weeny little underwear, this is the movie to do that in. And Jennifer Jason Leigh, I think I heard, though, I was surprised when I found out Jennifer Jason Leigh did this, because I was like, you just got nominated for the Hateful Eight, but then I think I heard something about this was actually shot years ago and it wasn't released until later. So anyway, all right, another David Zucker movie, An American Carol. I told you I got a bunch of these. So, okay, my favorite werewolf movie of all time, An American Werewolf in London. Another one, probably if they ever put this in 4K, I might consider upgrading just to have it. But yeah, love this. My favorite werewolf movie ever made. Okay, now we got Annabelle. Not the greatest movie, not the worst either. I mean, I could watch it. Just, I don't know. If I was going to watch the Conjuring movies, I'll probably just go put on either Conjuring or Conjuring 2. And let's see here. We've got, sorry again about the shaky camera work. Annabelle Creation. Not bad. Not bad. Anthony LaPaglia is really good in here. Kind of a little wasted, but, still pretty good. We have Antichrist, Lars von Trier. This is an interesting movie. It's like not every movie you see a woman take a pair of scissors and snip off her own clit. You gotta admit that, but no, interesting movie. But yeah, this is one you gotta kind of really be in the right frame of mind to watch it. But yeah, I just did the video here not too long ago about Lars von Trier's other movie, Nymphomaniac. So anyway, there's that. We're coming up to the end here, folks. Yeah, Any Given Sunday, director's cut. Not a big fan of football, but like I said, I do like Oliver Stone movies. And finally, probably Stephen King's most controversial story right now would be Apt Pupil. I was very lucky to find this Blu-ray. This has been long since out of print, and they'll probably get ready to re-release it now. So, but the idea that here's this, it was controversial even when it came out. It's definitely controversial now because of Bryan Singer and all the stuff he got his ass into. But yeah, the late Brad Renfro, unfortunately, Ian McKellen. Where the boy discovers Ian McKellen's character is a Nazi and tells him, I won't turn you in if you just tell me what you did and explain it to me in all great detail because I'm fascinated by it. But so yeah, and then they kind of start leeching off of each other in bad ways, and so learning how to manipulate and control people. So anyway, that's going to do it. Yeah, this is another long video. I'm sorry about that, but anyway, that's shelf number 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is shelf number 4. So if anybody took the time to watch this, I thank you so much for doing so. I really appreciate you for doing it. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. This is Sinema77, horror and cult film lover. And if you love collecting movies as much as I do and watching the shelf by shelves, then hopefully we'll see each other again. Have a good day. Bye-bye.